What does a Toyota Prius, a Chevy Volt, and the latest flagship Ferrari have in common? Stick around, we'll find out. Hello everyone, and welcome to California Dream Drives. And yes, I have donned a red shirt today and changed out my signature pink shoes because today is all about Ferrari. This weekend I happened to be at a local Audi R8 meetup when the beautiful lineup of R8s was interrupted by a couple of Ferraris, with one in particular catching everyone's eyes and cameras. This was an ultra-rare sighting of Ferrari's latest halo car, the SF90 Stradale, a car so rare that there currently only are 2 of them in California. The car immediately attracted a swarm of people with cameras, but I was lucky enough to capture a tiny bit of video, so let's take a look. It is immediately obvious that this is a new design style for Ferrari. It doesn't look like any of its predecessors. And that's because this is the first step into electrified powertrains for Ferrari. Being the first of a new era, Ferrari wanted to communicate the monumental shift in engineering with an equally monumental shift in design. Like the Toyota Prius and the Chevy Volt, the SF90 is a plug-in hybrid. And yes, I did just compare a Ferrari to a Toyota. While the car is easily recognizable as a Ferrari, and especially in the Rosso Corso paint we're seeing here, the style language is completely new. The last decade's L-shaped lights have been replaced with a new C-shape with LED matrix lights, and the traditional round tail lights have been replaced with quad squared-off lights. I don't think we've seen non-round Ferrari taillights since the 80s, and those were quite a bit more, shall we say, garish looking than these. In a nod to yesteryear, the SF90 looks to have dual gas tanks as well, but one of the flaps obviously hides the charging plug. That is a very well executed design feature. Of course, there is carbon fiber everywhere, and a pair of awesome looking buttresses. The huge carbon intakes are also very Ferrari. But overall, I was a little taken aback when I first saw this car in person. It is undeniably cool and powerful looking, and with 3 electric motors supplying an additional 217 horsepower on top of the twin-turbo V8's 769 ponies, it's certain to be able to rearrange your face when you step on it hard. But I'm just not sure it's beautiful. The front end makes me think of a Porsche Taycan, and the rear seems almost like it's been ripped off of a, dare I even say it? Those are both fine cars on their own, but I'm just not sure that I want my Ferrari to look like them. What do you think? Do you like the way the SF90 looks? Please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm dying to know if I'm the only one who's seeing Taycan in the design. The good news for Ferrari, although I'm pretty sure they probably don't really care, is that I'm unlikely to be a buyer of an SF90 anytime soon. Not only do they currently appear to be made out of unobtainium, like pretty much most new high-end Ferraris do, I would have to do a slightly better job of filling my piggy bank before I'm ready to sign an order. And that's probably not happening anytime soon. The SF90 Stradale starts at $625,000 here in the US, and I'm sure it's more than easy to add another $100,000 or so from the famous Ferrari option sheet. For those of you in different markets, let's do some quick car math here to get a feel for this price level. An entry-level Porsche 911 currently clocks in at around $100,000 here without any options, and a Toyota Prius can be had for $25,000. So if you're wanting the Ferrari for its environment-saving features, you could instead choose to buy one Toyota Prius for yourself and buy another 24 for your closest friends as well. I'm sure that would have a higher impact on the environment. Of course, if it's sportiness you're lusting after, for the price of the Ferrari, you could buy yourself a Porsche 911 in a different color for every day of the week from Monday to Saturday, and still have money left over to buy a Prius to feel good about the environment on Sunday. Of course, none of that matters for the average SF90 buyer. And can you even use the term average when you're talking about SF90 buyers? And if I had $700,000 burning a hole in my pocket, I might consider putting my name on the wait list as well. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. As always, it would mean a lot to me if you would gently nudge the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out. We have lots of cool car stuff coming your way. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and remember, kindness makes the world better. See you on the next one.